We all know that it's gears and artifacts that make the champion, so for today's video, we are going to be talking about Instinct. In talking about Instinct, I am of course talking about the Forge Pass. So for this season, the gear set we have at the end is an Instinct set. This is a 4 set which gives you speed plus 12% while ignoring 20% of enemies' defense. And I looked through my Instinct. I have a little bit and I actually want to show you guys, but this was a Forge Pass that of course I went ahead and I picked up. And since the last one that I did with the bolster, got a lot of opinions from you guys and I asked you guys, how do you guys feel about the Forge Pass? Do you feel the gear sets are worth it? And I always get a resounding yes from you guys. You think this is one of the best values in the game because you're able to get a mythical set and you're able to get everything along the way. So of course it's not just the mythical set, but it's the silver you're getting along the way, the crafting materials. And I genuinely do think crafting materials is a big one because when I went ahead and I got the bolster set, I crafted so many things. And although I did have to sell some of them, I still have held on to quite a good amount. Let me grab my bolster. Just in here you could see. So, and I think I could even still craft a little bit more if I wanted to. And some of the gear, it actually rolled pretty well. And some of it just needs to really be reworked. But regardless, it still rolled pretty well and I got pretty lucky. There's things that as I was saying, I'll probably have to go ahead and eventually rework it. And that is one of the things with the Forge Pass is you go into this, you look at the set down at the end and you're like, oh, I hope it's something good. And hopefully it is. If not, you can always rework it in the future. But it's kind of what we're crafting along the way and what else we get. So along with that, of course, you get that extra XP in there. You get the crafting materials. And the great thing is you can kind of pick how you want to do it. So if I find I am running out of time, I can always purchase levels. But I am currently on level 43. I still have to do some weeklies. So I still have to do the new weeklies in here. I have finished all these ones up from week 1. I finished them up from week 2. And then week 3, I'm kind of working on. So right now I'm going through the campaign using 4 champions of the same faction. And I am still able to farm my 12-3. Now, typically I use Bellower as my farmer, but right now, because it has to be things from the same faction, I have been taking in Demon Spawn, and I found this to kind of be the easiest way for me to go about doing it, just because of the drops I have and the things that I have built. So that is why I am running this. Of course, I could go into Bellower, but I looked at the fodder I had with him, and I realized I didn't have a lot of champions that were actually in the same faction as him, kind of there ready to be leveled up. So this is the method that I've been doing. Of course, she is a much slower farmer than Bellower, but it is slowly but surely getting this done. So this is a gear set I'm quite excited for because I am slowly making my way in this game and improving the gear that I have. And I did find the bolster make quite an improvement in my account with a lot of the support champions. So now I'm going to be looking at Instinct, and I kind of have to figure out who I'm going to want to put the Instinct on. I will also show you guys like the gear that I currently have with it. Maybe we'll do a little bit of rolling. We'll go ahead and see if we'll do a bit of a gear grind, doing some upgrading on the gear and kind of seeing how that goes. But see, and this is the other reason I'm doing Demon Spawn is because of the drop. So this is able to actually keep things moving for me because I'm getting her as a drop. So I'm kind of able to just keep leveling her up. It's kind of been my method with that part there. But going into my actual gear now and showing you guys my Instinct. Let me close all this. There you go. So I do have some, and some of it I have actually gotten from, I think it was some of the tournaments I did, and some of it has been kind of leveled up and rolled, but you'll see some of it we still have to level up. So I figure I'll do this with you guys. We're gonna go ahead and do this gear grind and see what we can get. I want to start with this helmet here, and with it, so I have a defense percent. I do have the flat defense and the flat attack. I'm really hoping it doesn't hit that. Kind of hoping this goes into speed if possible, but we'll bring it to 4. I went to the flat. Okay, I'll bring it to 8. If it doesn't go into speed, then I'll just no, then we'll stop there. Okay, you know what? Let's go for the chest plate. Yeah, we'll go with the chest plate. So this one is a defense percent. Again, we've got some speed. The only thing really in here that'd be good is the accuracy and the speed. Resistance not bad, but we'll see if we're potentially able to hit some kind. No, that's resistance. All right, let's go to 8. And that's flat defense. Okay, not that one. What about you? What about my gauntlets? You guys got this, right? We got a defense percent, resistance flat. Again, I'm okay with that defense. Speed would be nice. Doing a little bit of chasing of speed. Now, my question to you guys is, have you guys hit a quad on speed? If you have, comment down below. And what was it that you actually hit it on? What was the set that you got it on? Oh, defense percent here too. Okay, let's go 12. So far, so good. Beat again. Let's go. Ah, why not? We'll bring it to 16. And resistance. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been worse. But this is all that I do have for instinct, as you can see. And if I go over to the forge, I don't think there's anything I can really craft in here for it. Let's see. Oh, I do have some. Should we just do some and see what we get? Oh, I guess I have some already because of the... That is true. I guess I would have some, hey, because of the past. So I've already been collecting. You know, I might wait. I was thinking maybe we would do some, but I realized part of what I was waiting for with the Forge Pass, because something is upcoming, and that of course is clan versus clan. So I don't want to go ahead and go in the Forge and actually upgrade anything. We're going to wait for clan versus clan to actually do that. So you're going to want to make sure that you subscribe so you're able to come back, see what we're able to craft out of here, see how it rolls. And then by that point, I'm hoping I'm actually done this battle pass and we can kind of take a look and see maybe what I get in here. You guys can kind of compare it. If you get the battle pass, then you can compare what you got to what I got, and then we can be like, hey, good luck upgrading what you got there. Next, I need to actually just go ahead and really finish everything, and I think some of these are actually easier than others. I am glad that this one, the heal 100 times in battles, includes lifesteal, leech, and continuous heal. One of the ones that I recently finished, actually showed you guys my trick campaign. That was one of them. And then the win 50 dungeon battles using 5 champions of the same affinity. By far the easiest method for this was to actually go into dungeons, minnow, and then I ended up just running minnow from same affinity. So I picked my void champs, I threw them in here, and I got that done in no time. Like I said, I found that to be the easiest method. And if you've been playing for a while, you probably already know this and you're like, well, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that's the one that I figured would work. And I was like, oh, this made it so much easier. And I didn't feel like I was wasting energy on doing some of the other runs. So maybe you have some more tips on how to complete some of these weeklies and easy ways you like to do it, or the method that you guys actually use. So with the instinct set, I want to put it on the right champion. So obviously, I want to avoid kind of the supports and the HP types. So instead, we're going to be looking at who I have that is an attack type that can make use of this, and who is going to be one of these strong damage dealers, because you really do want to make the most out of the set and making the most of the ignoring of the defense that it brings in there, along with somebody who can kind of use the speed. So I'm not sure yet who I'm going to put it on. I'm kind of looking through my champions I have who can really take advantage of it. Some champs I feel like will make more sense than others, like Royal Guard. Yes, he is an attack type, but I don't think that is going to be the set for him. I think it's going to make a lot more sense to put it onto somebody else that can hit quite a bit harder. So I'm kind of aiming more for nukers. And I think, honestly, at the current time, I'm not sure who I want to put it on. So I think I'm going to have to actually wait and see how this gear rolls, which I think is kind of the strat. That's kind of what happens, right? We kind of have to get the gear first, figure out what we want to do with it, where we want to put it, and kind of go from there. So I think a nuker does make the most sense for it. So if you guys have any suggestions potentially on who would make the most use out of that set, then please do comment down below and let me know who is a champion that you think would do really well on the instinct. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. I'm hoping this new gear set will help my account out even more, and I can get some better gear on some of my nukers and my attackers. Let me know, did you guys pick up this Forge Pass, and who did you end up putting Instinct on, or who do you think I should put it on? Leave your comments down below. Be sure you subscribe so you're able to see what we actually get from it and how things roll. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!